fly across here, land on the porch, and the pumpkins and the headstones you can put in the yard. So anyway, there you go. That's what it is.
Okay. It didn't do it right there. I mean, it's supposed to click and drag. When we do it on our computer, you can click on the one thing and then it drags it over, and then the next thing and it drags it over. So I don't know if it was.
Put it on the house.
Oh, thank you. I don't know when it got uploaded.
Perfect.
All right, so we just have about a minute and a half. So any feedback, advice for curb appeal?
Yes.
Love the product. Who is the customer?
Well, the customer depends on how we're going to try to monetize it, and that's what we're sorting out right now.
So let's separate.
Yes.
So the customer and the user could be two different things,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So who is the person that pays for this?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
Okay,
To
cool.
see which segment is going to produce the largest amount of money for us.
Right.
At first, we thought maybe Lowe's or Home Depot, a big box store distributor, would be great, but that is probably pretty complicated. But then we were thinking maybe contractors and architects and engineers, because they waste a lot of upfront time with customers that they don't like to do. So it might be worth them paying $150 a month to subscribe to something like this
Right.
and put it into their client's hands.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's also taking percentage of transactions and just ad revenue, things like that, but we're sorting that out right now. So customers still to be defined
Okay.
specifically. Yes.
Have you guys talked about creating an MVP that user can interact with? With using coding, kind of like the whole samples example, where you would do the process in person for that person?
We've thought of that, and we don't have a problem doing that, but our technological skills aren't that great. So it'd take us either a really long time, and our time is worth something. So we don't know if we want to really entertain that perspective of things yet, but it is an option that we've considered. Plus, the end result might not be that great. People would turn their nose. Yes.
What's the biggest focus for next 2 weeks?
For the next 2 weeks is to get more information about developers, from developers, engineers, to see if there's another way that we could get maybe a little, 2 or 3 steps down the road with our MVP, or getting closer to that prototype is really what we're interested in, because then we can start to get the users. And once you get the users and the behaviors and some of that background data, you can sell it to the potential customers. Preemptive strike anyway.
So I'm happy to introduce you to some developers in Loveland that would be, I think, give you a pretty, more accurate number. Your numbers appear to, at least to me, seem to be off by a factor of 10. This is a $3 million product, just barely out of the gate. But, especially when you start adding on all kinds of stuff.
Sure.
Like witches and pumpkins.
Well,
and
well, I mean, just
And Frankenstein, that costs a lot.
how do you put Home Depot's color palette online so that you could make, so you can sell their paint or whatever?
Right.
There's a lot of developer work, but I'm happy to introduce you to.
That'd be great, we appreciate it, yeah, thank you.
Cool, thanks, Paul. Thank you. All right, so let's go ahead and just get elevator pitches from everybody else in the room who didn't do an update for the benefit of our coaches tonight. So we'll start with you, Mr. Gavin.
Okay. So me and my partners, my other partners are here today, but we're in prime hydration, and what we are is we have we're a water bottle company that has a water bottle change cause you fill with cold water. Again, it's a rush here, so we don't have it. So when you fill with cold water, it creates an experience. You see your logo, whatever you want on your water bottle, change color.
Stein, Hewins, Kevin, Kirkio, C, Waverjack.
LaborJack is a third-party labor service provider, and what we do is we match vetted college students with people in the community looking for labor needs. We've really found a niche in the moving industry by having our clients get their own rental truck and using our labor to facilitate their move. And by doing this, we're able to save them 60 to 70% on average.
Right, Dylan?
My name is Dylan. I'm with Agile Fleet Mechanics, and we are a mobile fleet maintenance company, and we serve clients that own small to medium fleets of vehicles. Think plumbers, electricians, small business owners, anywhere from 4 to 40 vehicles. We have a service call truck with extensive capabilities, and we come to the client and work off hours when their vehicles are not being used. So this saves them significantly on downtime for both the employee and the vehicle. Take the simple oil change, for instance. The average fleet vehicle gets this every month or every other month. The vehicle's down for half a day, the employee's tied up. We completely eliminate this downtime, and that is with all maintenance or repairs. So Agile Fleet Mechanics tackles an inefficiency within the transportation market with a common sense solution.
Someone is a 19-year-old student in a small town in rural Cambodia. Someone dreams of working in an NGO, but to achieve her dream, she needs English, good English. Right now, there's no quality English school in her community that she could afford. Bundles exist to help those committed students like Someone. Bundles start this by offering low-price, high-quality English courses to students in the rural area. Students start class by watching instructional video done by teachers in the city, and then practice the language with their peers under the guidance from our trained facilitator. This form of blended learning pedagogy allows students to study English at an affordable cost without compromising on quality. Our competitive advantage is scalability. The more center we could operate, the more profit margin we could get. Right now, we are operating a center with 28 students in a classroom. In 3 years, we aim to scale to 10 learning centers and reach 1,000 students per month.
Excellent. So you're still a little bit long, you're still over a minute. So I still want to try to cut it down a little bit. And I would say like the opposite for you, Gavin. Put a little bit more juice in there about what it is you're doing and why it matters to us.
Some juice in that bottle.
More juice in the bottle. All right, Emma.
Hi, my name is Emma. I am the co-founder of Veggie Coco. So despite the fact that the majority of natural cosmetics use ingredients that come from sub-Saharan Africa, the majority of cosmetics that are used on the African continent are imported and are chemical-based. Veggie Cocos is a social enterprise that's working to create a shift in the African cosmetics industry by creating all-natural, locally produced, healthy cosmetics using the coconut. Our virgin coconut oil cosmetic line has healing properties, and this can be used for a wide variety of cosmetic purposes. We've been operating for about 2 years, starting in Senegal, and we're working to take our products across the African continent so that we can promote, so that we can show African women and women living in Africa that healthy and all-natural cosmetics. Sorry, I messed that up.
You got it. Still also a little bit long, about a minute. So, okay, cool. So it's about 5 o'clock. So why don't we go ahead and take a break now? Let's go ahead and just take like 5-10 minutes while we get our coaches set up, and meet back here. Okay, good.